We are now at the second Saturday of Tome Topple, and yes, I am still sick. I did not check in yesterday at all. I just hung out at my parents' house. We put up their Christmas decorations, their tree. We made sugar cookies. Dad put up the lights on the house and played Sequence, which is a game that Dad and I played a lot during my chemo rounds. And so it was just good to hang out with them. And so here's some short footage of that, I guess. And so with all that, I actually only read one chapter yesterday, and it was from So You Want to Talk About Race. That book is going to wear out my highlighter. It is so good, but yet so hard, and I'm not gonna like go off on a tangent here because I feel like it could be a whole 10-minute spiel, and I'm only 2 chapters in, but I'm looking forward to reading the rest of that, to say the least. Today, I did drive back so I could beat the snowstorm tomorrow. That's supposed to be like 7.5 inches of snow. And in that 3.5-hour drive, I listened to more of Children of Blood and Bone, of course. I'm still only on page 240, so not even halfway there yet. This is a long book, obviously, it's a tome, so I am really enjoying it. Like I said in my previous vlog, the narrator is my favorite narrator, Bonnie Turpin, and she does an outstanding job. But the fantasy is not as high fantasy as I thought it was, so that is so great because I struggle the most with those books. However, I think I did zone out on like the most important part of the book to figure out like what they're on the search for, like why are we all going towards the same direction in the story? I don't know if that makes sense. I do know that Zane and Zelie are on the run with the princess, and they have the scroll that can bring back magic, and they're figuring out like how to make it come back for good, while the princess's brother is trying to hunt her down because of what happened back at the castle. I don't know like what the end goal is, and I think that I missed it, but hopefully I can catch up by the end because I know that everybody loves this and I want to get it done this week during Tome Topple. So I am actually going to put up all my Christmas decorations, but not all of them, not the tree today. The tree will probably be like tomorrow, Monday, I don't know, after my boyfriend gets back because I need some help getting that out of the closet. But gonna get everything else up and then do some shopping in case I get snowed in, and do some more listening as I do those things. So I will be back with an update later. What are you doing? Are you supposed to be up there? No. I'll let it slide this time, bud. Because I would rather have him out there than messing with all these Christmas decorations. I don't know where all this is gonna fit, but we'll try. It is now Sunday, and before the blizzard gets here, I am going to start another book, enjoy another bubble bath, and drink a lot more ice water. It is now 5:45 in the evening, and I'm checking in for the first time because I've just done a whole lot of relaxing today. I did the bubble bath, as you saw. I fell asleep on the couch. I even brought in like patio furniture so the blizzard doesn't ruin the seating stuff. So yeah, just a lot of hanging out and not a whole lot of reading. I did get to page 60 of Life's Work. This is about a Christian abortion doctor and like how he came to the realization that what he does is God's work. It's a really interesting point of view, and I'm really enjoying it so far. So I want to read more of this tonight. I've also listened to 40 more pages of Children, Blood and Bone. Still not halfway through. Well, maybe more. Wow, awesome. So I definitely want to listen to more of this tonight as well. We do have a snow day tomorrow, which is awesome. So Thanksgiving break is extended a little longer. So tonight I also would like to piece together my week 1 vlog for Tome Topple, as well as maybe do a couple like winter floral arrangements and work on getting my voice back, because this is just getting ridiculous. But I might check in a little later. Until then, stay warm. So here's what I'm working with. I'm going to make a large bouquet in the center of the table and then matching sets over here. I'm going to start off with these 2 large frosted flowers, one white one succulent. The greenery will be this also frosted with this one with the pine cones. And then the small will be this bouquet. Kind of take that apart, mixed with some of those as well. So hopefully it all pulls together and I'll show you what it looks like when it's finished. 15 minutes later, and this is what we now have. These were all from Michael's. The last thing I would like to add is actually a frosted berry stem from Hobby Lobby. For sure in here to add a pop of color, but I'll probably put some as well down here just to kind of blend them in together a little bit more. It is now about 9 o'clock and I am watching Bonnie and Clyde because a couple weeks ago I finished listening to this book on audio and it was so good, so I'm searching for more. So I am going to watch this movie and plan out the rest of my readathons for this year. It is 9 o'clock on Monday, and Brady, can you tell them? Snow day tomorrow too. So we're gonna do a bunch of, I'm gonna do a bunch of reading tonight. He's gonna drive me crazy. I had to go to Target to get him more dog chews because he's so bored. We did have a lot of fun outside of the snow today, so I went and bought snowshoes, snow boots from Target. Not the cutest things, but they will work. So we can take him again tomorrow and just do a whole lot of reading. This morning I read a couple chapters for each book and listened to the audiobook as well. So I'm going to continue on with that and I will check in later. I just finished 2 more chapters of this one and now I'm watching Jimmy Fallon and enjoying Doctor Ordered Hot Apple Cider with honey and cinnamon and watching my mug work for the first time. So this is turns into fossils when it's hot and then goes back to the illustrations when it cools down. So as you can tell, I need to start drinking pronto. And here is what it looks like all cooled down. Yes, I am this easily entertained. It is about 10:30 in the morning on Tuesday, second snow day in a row. I've done nothing but relax and read, and it's been great. So I finished 1 more chapter of Life's Work. So I am that far. 2 more chapters of So You Want to Talk About Race. And read the hardest chapter so far because it was about the school to prison pipeline, which is devastating. So I am that far. And then I'm also needing to work on this today. 200 more pages of this left, and I need to dig back into it. So my goal is over the next 3 days, because there's 3 days left of this readathon, to finish all 3 books. I would really like to do it today, but I don't think that's possible. I know we are going to set up the Christmas tree tonight for sure. So my goal will be, I think, for at least this morning to finish 1 more chapter of this in the bubble bath and then turn this up to 2 times speed and read along with it. I think I'm going to have to start reading along with it instead of just listening to it to really start making sense of what is going on right now. So, yeah, I'm just going to continue reading throughout the day, relaxing, picking up my place a little bit. I have a friend coming into town on Thursday. We're going to go shopping before we fly out to Atlanta to go to a breast cancer retreat type event. And so we need to have like formal wear because they're doing a makeover and a photo shoot and a dinner. So that'll be interesting. I've never done anything like that, but I want to make sure my house is picked up and all that kind of stuff. So I need to do more than just read today, which is sad but necessary. So I will check in later. It is now 6:45 and I just finished Life's Work, A Moral Argument for Choice by Dr. Willie Parker. This isn't a Tome Topple book, it's nonfiction November. For some reason, I'm into nonfiction right now, which is totally not normal for me, but I'm really glad that I read this to go with A Spark of Light by Jodi Picoult. This is about a Christian Black man who is also now an abortion doctor. And he went into doctoring as just an OBGYN and was completely against doing abortions, and now he's reached the point a couple decades later to that is what he feels like he is called to do. And so this touches on abortion as like pro-life, pro-choice kind of, not really, but more of like how to view it as a Christian. I learned a lot from this book, just all in general. A lot of things I did not know about in terms of like all the laws that make it really, really hard to do this work. I learned about the first abortion clinic actually being started by clergymen in the 1970s, I believe, for a safe way for people or women to get abortions. And then I also just reiterated the fact that the people that seem to have the biggest problem with this is white men, which is weird because it's all about women's rights. But this is another weird quote I just wanted to share, and I'll be done with it. Even Thomas Aquinas, who established much of what is contemporary Catholic theology, believed that abortion was homicide only after the moment of ensoulment at 40 to 80 days. 40 days for a boy and 80 for a girl. What? So that statement is just crazy. But anyways, like I said, 5 stars for this book. The last couple lines just gave me chills. I highly recommend it if you are a Christian that is kind of struggling with your thoughts on women's rights. And if you're not struggling, you should read it anyways. Supper tonight is 2 mini fillets with steamed asparagus, squash, and zucchini. And there's enough left over for lunch the rest of the week. All right, let's go. It is now Wednesday at 5:00 p.m. I didn't do any more reading last night. We caught up on The Walking Dead because we missed the last 2 episodes, so we did that. And then today I've just listened to my audiobook while I was getting ready, and then while I just walked the dog. I'm 55 more pages in, still have 4 hours and 45 minutes left to go, which makes me sad because I don't think I can get this done by the end of the day tomorrow when Tome Topple is over. But it is what it is. I'm still going to finish it because I've put in the time, obviously, but I'm kind of disappointed in myself. Also, my eyebrows are insane today. I tried to fill them in, and then it just got out of control, so I know it looks crazy. It will not be this way tomorrow. I promise you that. Tonight, I'm doing supper. I do need to stop by the library to return books and pick up holds. I want to get my favorite pie because it's Wednesday, Platte County Fair pie. And then, what else? Oh, definitely want to get the Christmas tree up. By the time I get back after the weekend, it'll be almost like December 3rd or something. So I definitely want to get that up so I can enjoy the Christmas tree before the season is over because it'll be gone before you know it. Other than that, yeah, just hanging out, getting ready to head out of town, a lot of laundry and that kind of stuff tonight, so I probably won't check in until tomorrow. It is the last day of Tome Topple, so this is day 14, and I'm just going to wrap things up. I did not have time to listen to the audiobook this morning as I got ready because I decided to listen to YouTube videos and watch them instead while I got ready. So I kind of got caught up on everybody else's TBRs and all the videos that I've kind of neglected here lately. I did finish 4 books during Tome Topple, one of which was a tome. All the other ones were not. And then the other one I needed to finish was obviously a tome too. So I finished Blood, Bullets, and Bones. Not a tome. This was the only tome that I finished. This was an adult novel. I'm sure it could count for other ones. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe the buddy read because other people are reading this. And it's not a part of a series. That may be the only thing. Oh well. I did listen to the last 65 pages of Sadie the very first day. And then I also read this book for Nonfiction November. And I'm almost done with the one I was counting for my series, but didn't quite get there. So, I mean, I did read a lot of pages, 4 books, plus almost another one. So it's a success in my book. I don't like it. If you haven't noticed, I don't really like tomes. It like takes all my energy and I feel like I'm missing out on everything else. And I kind of have like reading ADHD where I read a little bit of everything. So I still did okay. We're going to count it as okay. But anyways, I need to get going. My friend's going to be here. We're going to go shopping to get our fancy clothes for our trip this weekend to go to Atlanta and just have some fellowship with other breast cancer survivors and current patients. So I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.